President Biden celebrated the holidays with a bill-signing blitz on Christmas Eve. He is now in the U.S. Virgin Islands to spend some time with family there for the week leading up to New Year's. But before leaving, the president signed 50 bills into law. They include the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act, which was championed by socialite Paris Hilton, a Stop Campus Hazing Act, and a law that prohibits Congress members from receiving retirement payments if they are convicted of certain crimes. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins me now with more on this. Scott, start with talking to us more about that No Corruption Act. Where did that come from?
It's perhaps the most narrow of the bills President Biden signed into law because it would impact only a handful of people, but it comes in one of those congressional cycles in which multiple members of Congress either pleaded guilty to a corruption case or was convicted at trial in a corruption case. Think Bob Menendez of New Jersey, who goes to sentencing on January 29th, and George Santos, who you see on the screen. He pleaded guilty in a federal fraud case and goes to sentencing in February. What Congress has done here and what the president has signed here is make it unlawful for somebody who's been convicted of a corruption-related crime to receive their congressional pension, those retirement benefits. Under the previous iteration of this law, you could string this out by appealing and appealing and appealing over the course of years and continue to receive those federal retirement benefits. Congress has cut that off now, and the president has signed into law this value statement and this deterrence towards corrupt acts when in office.
And Scott, what are some other key laws President Biden signed?
Yeah, big and small among the 50 bills just signed. One of them is an anti-hazing law targeting college campuses, making it the requirement that universities and colleges report each year publicly incidents of hazing and the quantity of incidents of hazing. It's the middle of the three on your screen, the Stop Campus Hazing Act. What's more, it requires universities and colleges to do public awareness campaigns and to raise educational standards about hazing on campuses to try to combat that and crack down on the frequency and the significance of hazing at U.S. universities.
And you also have a new reporting now about Capitol Police responding to an increased number of threats against members of Congress. What can you tell us about that?
Our latest CBS News reporting is that there have been, according to U.S. Capitol Police, at least 50 incidents of swatting targeting members of Congress over the course of just 1 month. Swatting is when somebody targets a celebrity or public official by falsely claiming there's an emergency, a shooting, or a bomb at that person's home, triggering the SWAT team to come. It could cause some embarrassment. It also could cause a safety threat if there's any miscommunication between police and the target. The U.S. Capitol Police Chief Thomas Manger spoke with CBS News.
Everybody's heightened, everybody's on edge, and you've got this probably, 10 or 12 cops showing up at a house. Everybody's got their gun in their hand and they don't know what to expect. So what could be dangerous about that? I mean, this is the issue with swatting, is that the person who's doing the swatting wants there to be some chaotic response, perhaps is hoping that there is someone makes a mistake and, someone innocent is hurt or killed.
Something to know about these swatting incidents in the past year. In some cases, people have been charged and caught, including international actors, but also, Chanel, it's worth underscoring this. It is a bipartisan menacing and harassment. It is not one party's problem. It is both parties' problem.
Okay, good to know. Scott MacFarlane, thank you.